The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, Aurelian Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield.
It's Bale! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. He just is having a shot!
Peru would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Right, Batistuta. Bale. Can he get it through? And this is Batistuta. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Diogo Costa, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and...
Bale! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was... It's Bale! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Neymar. Good read, needed to be. Messi. Shot, surely! That's a sharp pass. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's on his way! Tchouameni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Batistuta! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. That's very neat. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Peru have the chance to go the other way. And he's away. Koundé, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Conte. Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Picked out brilliantly, and the finish! Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Darren Fletcher. Lobotka. Oh, he's found support out wide. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Platini. And this is Batistuta. Good ball over the top. He is through here. Flings in across. Neymar. Now it's Messi. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that has left him in a heap. And that was very necessary, and claimed it back swiftly. That is good alertness. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Substitutions taking place.
So off we go once more. And no, that was never going to make it. Rafa Silva. Law. Rodri. Now it's Platini. And this is Bale. It's Bale! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
It's their second corner of the game. Fletcher with the clearance. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now...
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raúl.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
Looking for the run. Oh, easy pickings there. Look at the space here, and Messi! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So, a breakthrough already. It's a throw-in. Beckenbauer. Vieira. For Messi. Now it's Bale, driving on and making good progress. Bale! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Bale just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Now it's Ribéry. Ribéry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Raúl. Ronaldinho. And that is a little undercooked. Quarter of an hour played. And it's Ronaldinho.
Birmingham are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Ribéry. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cannavaro. Over to the other side, pass somewhat off target. Quality ball. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Batistuta. And here's Bale. Vieira. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Tries a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Decent enough try. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he cuts out the supply. Platini. He's found a way through. Now it's Bale. Oh, just skips past his man. He's come in hard. Raúl. He's looking wide. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Ribéry. Raúl. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's on it. Can he get away? Plays it across. Oh, what a bit! Shoots! They've scored! And this is getting better and better. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Flamengo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Rijkaard. Passing nice and neat. And Batistuta! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Birmingham really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Platini plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Strong running down that left flank. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Messi. He is through here. Albert Ferrer could try cutting it. Big header! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and...
Platini! Sticks it away! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Now it's Ribery. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Ronaldinho. Raul. Yeah, a player of legendary status. Platini. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Now it's Platini. Rijkaard. And here's Bale. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the half-time whistle goes.
Agentes de segurança de cada bloco, dirijam-se à sala de controle imediatamente.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Raul. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Messi. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, good spread. Albert Ferrer. Looking tidy in possession here. Out of play for a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Platini. And here's Batistuta. Platini, given the lift of his goal. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Platini, looking to play him in. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Substituição em andamento.
Vieira. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. David Villa. That is a great pick out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Now it's Batistuta. That's a nicely shaped ball. He has found a way through. And he shoots! He has done it! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Referee's given a throw.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 8. Sai para a entrada do jogador.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
No way through. Now it's Batistuta. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Ribery. Raul. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a sharp pass. Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. Conte. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Tries to play it through. Jordan Henderson. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Serginho. Spread it left. Henderson did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Raul. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well-timed, excellent interception. He can get that clear.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Ribery. Picked out brilliantly. They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's there to belt it away.
Flamengo can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Birmingham lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Pepe may well need to be at his best. There's a power about his game, thanks to very decent pace for a big man, and he doesn't lose out much in the air either. He could prove to be a very reliable presence here.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. He's a sharp little ball here. Batistuta! Oh, he's been caught on it, has another go! And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rummenigge, he is through here. Shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, that pass isn't the best. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's onto this. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, this is intriguing.
Cruyff. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that was vital. The error shows great strength. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Bale. And he plays one through. Picks and Batistuta! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Bale! Oh, a very decent attempt.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
They've played it short. And here's Platini. Takes a shot! Conte. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Bale. He's got away. There's some great running on shot. Oh, they could be caught out here. Now it's Batistuta. Cruyff. Pele. Now it's Cruyff. Almost half an hour in now. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, well measured. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Engages and forces him off the ball. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Batistuta. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's in a great position here. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Played into space. Vieira. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Rijkaard. Platini puts his foot on the gas. Seedorf. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Platini. Very nicely done. Bergomi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nesta. He's shifting through the gears here. And the ball's come loose here. Nesta can get it clear. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Pass somewhat off target.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's put paid to a promising move. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the half-time whistle goes. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Birmingham really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rummenigge. Brahim Diaz. Here's on. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. This time, surely! And yes, it's there! The second half sparked straight into life. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Michel Platini. And claimed it back swiftly. He's beaten, and Batistuta! They want to be quick to recover this. Bergomi defending his corner stubbornly. Tries a shot! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. 2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
He won't be happy with that one. That ball looks a good one. Vieira. Now it's Pelé, and it's Cruyff. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Batistuta. Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to...
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Beckenbauer. Oh, sweet feet. Wriggles his way through. Pinches it off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That is good alertness. And that's a good ball. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Well, you'd expect nothing less from him, Peter.
And he cuts out the supply. Cruyff. Vieira. He's had it taken off him. And it's Diaz. Rummenigge. And he plays one through. Pass is just off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Pelé. Costa Curta. Bale, very much a man of this moment. Beckenbauer. That has been slung wide. In with the challenge.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nicely spread. Brahim Diaz. And it's made its way to him. And he's cut it out. And shifted it to the flank. Just 5 minutes remaining now. What a throw in. Vieira. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Now Seedorf. Opts for safety. Has a look and plays it forward. And that has left him in a heap. Not the most accurate pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff looking understandably energised after his goal.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's a sharp pass. Cruyff. Cruyff. And no, he's seen through all of that. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
Well, Alessandro Nesta turns defence into an...
And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Platini plays it short. He is just caressing the ball. Platini, he's got full. Oh, it rattles the bar. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Saliba does well to get it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a shade optimistic. Just eases him off the ball. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Bale. Goes down, but nothing given. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Dink through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Conte. Still goalless at the moment. Platini takes control of it and he's on the move. Rijkaard. Madrid were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Great chance here from position A1.
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
Bale! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Caceres gets rid without sophistication. And this is Bale. Gattuso. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Adams sends it crossfield. That is ended up in no man's land. And the pass is intercepted. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Caceres. Rodri. Bale. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Henderson did just about an... Oh, terrible pass. Rijkaard. Now Otto. 15 minutes till half-time. Not the most accurate pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Bale. And he's lost his man here. Rijkaard. Ronaldinho. And it's Otto. Adriano is onto it in a flash. And it's Bale. Oh, that's it's Bale! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Platini with the short one. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Ronaldinho, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Mbappe. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That pass has been well intercepted.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Ronaldinho.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, look at the space here. Ronaldinho. Now Gattuso. Ronaldinho. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Adams. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Ronaldinho. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So we reached the halfway point.
Birmingham really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Is number 69.
Birmingham have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
He's a sharp little ball here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's made its way to him. Pass is just off target. Leicester getting this one clear. Taken back almost at once. And it's Bale. He's in a great position here. Oh, some tackle that. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Expertly cut out, really nice. Chance for a shot! Big moment! Massive goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Passing is crisp and sharp. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now. Birmingham couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Adriano. Nicely spread. Great vision. Nicely worked. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, he's burst through. Great chance! And they've got rid. Rijkaard. Threads one in. Bullish header! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. There's a searching pass. And he's only too happy to take that back. 75 minutes played.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And that's been won straight back. And here's Bale. Now it's Villa. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, that's a key interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Birmingham clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Can he latch on to this? Saliba spots it and intercepts.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Now, can they get him away?
Birmingham nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Riker, number 8.
Can he get on the end of this?
Number 10, Platini, coming on the field.
Aubameyang really has the
37,
confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quick.
And that's that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're up and running.
Well, the greatest goal threat down below us, Peter, is Michael Owen.
Forever the boy wonder. Burst onto the world scene, of course, in such sensational style and left us with that unforgettable impression.
Yeah, and he'll forever be remembered for that, Peter, but his catch-me-if-you-can style of finishing and one-on-one duels with keepers, it became the norm.
Absolutely so, and I guess we're all expecting him to notch a goal or two here. And here's Bale, and he's intervened well there. Passing is crisp and sharp, and this is Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Batistuta, and this is Bale. Cannavaro. Messi. Now it's Owen. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Eric Garcia. And it's Fabinho. And here's Owen. Now it's Cruyff. It's a sharp pass. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Kante. And the shot's on here. Cruyff. He's had a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So, a breakthrough already. Borussia Dortmund claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And now they can spring out of defence. This is Owen. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's going for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Birmingham really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. Conte. Now it's Batistuta. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Cruyff. Aimed beyond the defence. He's got away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now he's got space here. Half an hour played now. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Check gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Conte. Now it's Owen. Now it's Cruyff. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Rijkaard. And it's Michel Platini. Now it's Bale. And this is Batistuta. Foot in. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, good-looking ball. It's played through for him. Bale. Oh, good take in a good area. Goes for a shot. Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing. Bale really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Shooting chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
There will be 1 minute added
It's
time.
a delicate pass, and the shot! It's bounced back off the post! And he's heaved it away. Rodri. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Birmingham will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Substitutions taking place.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Ah, that's a fine interception. That's been cut out, well played. Messi, and he's managed to get free. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Owen. Played out to the left flank. Kagawa has it out wide and in space. And it's Kagawa. Platini. Bale, very much a man of this moment. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Platini. Henderson calmly anticipates. Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he was quick to react. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. It's a threatening ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Can he get it through? Oh, what a ball! And Cruyff! Borussia Dortmund take the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And the counter is on. Conte. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Birmingham may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
And this is Kante. Platini. Eric Garcia kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So, time for changes on both sides,
Number
actually.
18.
This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Number
Look, only
5.
time will tell now if this is the right decision,
the
but at
field,
least the manager hasn't told
number
him. You know, he's
21.
reacted quickly.
And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Cannavaro. Number 37.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Pele is on his Pele! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. Cruyff with the short one. Kante receives it in a good position here. And he's in on goal. They're urging him to shoot. Skims one in. Van der Ven can get it clear.
Borussia Dortmund clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Leicester gets over and intercepts. Conte. Oh, he's bustling through here. Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's lost his man here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
No, that's been intercepted. Played out towards the right wing. He has found the way through. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Vicario will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. You like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
And it's Bale. And that's clear-cut, it's a free kick. It's a quick one. Conte. Now Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary. Oh, that's a key interception. Fabinho. Kagawa.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Now, can they get him away? Looking for options for movement. Great chance! And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then.
Well, Peter, it's going to be interesting to see what role Kubu's been given here. While he can play across the front line, we know, I'd like to see him get free rein on that right-hand side and just thrive in the space.
Yeah, I can see that. He is quite a phenomenon, isn't he? Born in Japan, schooled in Catalonia.
Yeah, and he's got that great pace that allows him to go past full-backs, and there's a real directness to his game too.
Just a terrific talent by any measure. Now it's Platini. He's in a good position here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Michel Platini. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that is as far as they're going to go. Bale. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against Batistuta! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. And here's Platini. Very nicely done. Platini crosses it in. River Plate are looking to go forward now. Oh, well played. Oh, that is a nice touch. Big chance! And he's done it! First blood drawn. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And this is Batistuta. River Plate looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Pelé. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Bale. Now it's Platini. And he was quick to react. Conte. Now it's Bale. And this is Batistuta. He has found the way through. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice interception, well timed. He's scored! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bernardo Silva. Pele. Now White. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Pele. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bernardo Silva calmly anticipates. Kubo. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Conte. Now it's Villa. David Villa gets flagged offside. Oh, that's delightful. Platini, he's found a way through. Bernardo Silva, and smartly reclaimed. Chance for a shot! Off the post! And we've reached half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So it's back to business.
Birmingham have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Now it's Bale, and this is Batistuta. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought
that could spell trouble. And the shot! Goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Platini. White is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rijkaard. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's managed to get... Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Villa. That's good vision. That's the keeper's ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rijkaard. Out for a throw. Conte, a picture of focus and alertness. Now it's Pele. Nicely shaped ball. That has been cut short. Nesta. That's really well manoeuvred. Looking for the run, and that could set him on his... And Batistuta! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So now the difference is 3. Neymar. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
He's got away. Bale! Oh, it's come off the upright. White. And Batistuta! He's kept it out just.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. Well, it's Batistuta. River Plate have the chance to go the other way. No, he's not going to get any further than that. And it's Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Batistuta. Kubo. Neymar. Zé Roberto. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Conte. And here's Bale. Good running, strong and purposeful. Bastoni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Villa. Played out towards the right wing.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Villa. Rodri. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now it's Platini. Cannavaro. And it's Kubo. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do.
Hello,
there could be only one outcome.
We would like to ask you all to come.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I'd be hard-pressed to find a player who's more versatile than this fella, Jordan Henderson. So much so, his best position is always in debate. I think he's better when he has the whole pitch in front of him, more time to pick his passes to greater effect, and then read the play if a turnover occurs.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Now it's Rodri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Conte. Oh, well played, well played. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, can he get onto this? And this is Batistuta. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Great ball, and he's in here. Up he goes! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. It's Van Basten! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Van Basten clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Costa Curta gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Conte. And claimed it back swiftly. Rijkaard.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Batistuta. Roberto Carlos gets rid without sophistication. Oh, easy pickings there. Adams gets it clear and reclaimed it in a trice. Done delicately. Roll in acres of space out wide. Throw it. Turan. Conte. Batistuta. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, that's a key interception. Conte. Oh, they can break here. Adams. Pass somewhat off target. Batistuta shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! 2 up now, and they are cruising. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Beckenbauer. And they win it back again. Oh, it's Van Basten. Nicely aimed pass. Now this could be a chance. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Played back in. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Scholes does well to get it back. And he welcomes it in. Conte. And here's Batistuta. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Birmingham are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking for the run. It's a pretty loose pass. And the half-time whistle goes. How would you review the first half?
Birmingham certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement, a two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And the second half gets underway. Jordan Henderson. And it's Rijkaard. Argentina looking to pass their way through. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. No, again there's no way through. He's shifting through the gears here. Jordan Henderson, that's Rijkaard. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a good ball out wide. Ah, good steal, he just read it. And it's from Mario. Dixon. That's Batistuta. Batistuta looking to penetrate opposition lines. Raul chasing after it. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Oh, Red, nice interception. And this is Bale.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's hit the post! And they're quick to get it back. Oh, good spread. Oh, it's Raul. Beckenbauer. Rijkaard. Played through into space. Back into the middle. Decent chance! It's a goal! That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Número 8.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that...
Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's... Oh, what has happened here? Can he finish? It's there! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Aubameyang, he's away, great chance! He's been caught napping, in for the pieces!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Van Basten. That has ended up in no man's land. And he's opted for the long pass. And he's been shifted off it. Aubameyang. And here's Bale. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ball is over the line. Just about up to 75 minutes. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's gone looking for safety. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. Now, can they get him away? He's picked his way through. There's the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
And now he has 2. So now the difference is 3. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. Cannavaro attempts a clearance.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Maradona. Messi. Into the last 5 minutes. Can he get it through? That has not gone well. Rijkaard. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And it's Bale. Bale. Now it's Aubameyang. That is lovely.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Messi. Maradona. Jordan Henderson. And that interception was... And that will be the final act. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Well, here he is, Martin Caceres, an uncompromising, unrelenting defender, Jim.
Yeah, and that unbreakable spirit is what makes him so special, Peter. He just plays without fear, determined to win at all costs.
Every team needs one of him, doesn't it?
Well, if you want to be successful, it's essential.
Strong running down that left flank. And he's on a charge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rodri does well to stand firm and defend it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. And the shot! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Bernardo Silva. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Lewandowski. Well, that is one way to stop him. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Nicked it back promptly. Scholes. And here's Platini. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. Oh, nice touch. Stood up well to him there. Santos have the chance to go the other way. Steaming on goalwards. And it's been given away. Chance, surely! Can he finish? Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Birmingham really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And the shot! Sticks it away! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Some resolute defending there. And it's Bale. Great defending, strong and determined. And this is Lewandowski. He's had it taken off him. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Platini.
Oh, great feat, that.
And he's found a way past. Great chance! Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Bale with a real chance here. And this the perfect opportunity to... Bale! What a save by Diogo Costa! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost...
And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a real focus in that defence.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And he's on his way! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Puskas. Scholes. He rises! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Flamengo with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And there's green grass ahead of him. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that is a little undercooked. Not the most accurate pass.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
No, that's been intercepted. Rodri. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Scholes. So it is still 0-0. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. And he's had a hit! And that has fair fizzed. Corner number 2 then. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, played right into his path. Has a shot! Against the crossbar! Oh, nice! Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Probing pass. Well read, nice interception. Now, can they get him away? Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, that's neat. And he shoots! Good, strong. Oh, he's been... And again! Oh, split-second reaction.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's a threatening ball. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, no, he's got that wrong. Platini. Now this... Bale! Goal!
Platini really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And he's managed to get free. Takes on his marker. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Bale. He's having a go! Oh, superb reflexes from the keeper. Decent hit and on target.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. Platini! They want to be quick to recover this. Turns and goes back. Flamengo are looking to go forward now. Oh, just skips past his man. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Scholes. Good read, needed to be. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Birmingham definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Oh, it rattles the bar! That's a throw. Rijkaard. And Dixon. Conte, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. No way through there. Now it's Bale. Scholes. Now that's well seen too. Rijkaard. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. This is their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the pass is intercepted.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. That's a good ball. He can get that clear.
Flamengo really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Pass somewhat off target. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that is as far as they're going to go. Great ball, shoots! He's got away with one there.
Substituição em andamento.
Corner number 3 coming up. Mbappe plays it short. Nice control. Flamengo have the chance to go the other way. Chips it through. And this is Puskás. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bale, neither of these two want to come off second best.
This is the time you need that pace.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Mbappe. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Puskás. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Puskás. Scholes cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That has not gone well.
Substituição no time do Flamengo. Camisa 10.
Cannavaro.
Camisa 99. Deixando o campo
It's a
para a
pretty loose
entrada
pass.
de camisa 42.
That has been cut short. And it's Bale. Bale. He is through here. Real chance! Oh, taken with style. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe goes for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Flamengo have their third corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Aubameyang. And it's Rijkaard. Aubameyang might just make this. Now it's Mbappe. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Just eases him off the ball. Puskas. Mbappe. Is there any support? He might not need it. And that is as far as it goes. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this fella, Mignon, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds. I think he had 21 clean sheets that year, which is over half the games, and proof that goalkeepers can make a real difference.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Bale couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Barcola. He's on it, can he get... And Batistuta! It's off target and by quite a way. Soboslai spots it and intercepts. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Soboslai tries across. Cannavaro gets it clear. Now it's Platini. Baresi gets a foot in here. Soboslai. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pass their way through. And he welcomes it in. He's through, now is he in? Big chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Bale really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Over to the left. Nice, ended up in no man's land. And he cuts out the supply. So it is still 0-0. And this is Batistuta. Conte, quality ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Barcola. And it's Timber. Aubameyang charging forward, the ball at his feet. Platini, and the flag has stayed down. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it?
1-0, never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Really fierce, close defending.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Baresi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Barcola. João Neves. Cannavaro demonstrating his defensive quality there. It's an inviting looking ball, that. No way through. Szoboszlai. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Batistuta. Aubameyang is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Now it's Platini. Oh, sweet feet. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Aubameyang. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Cannavaro. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, that's a key interception. Conte. Out to the right. And here's Aubameyang. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Swings in across. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Looking to play him in, and he's intervened well there. Rijkaard.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Can he get on the end of this? He's found some space. Chance for a shot! And he has kept it out somehow. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. He's had it taken off him. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, good spread.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's fabulous. Cross in. Oh, he's been caught napping. Rodri. Bale. It's played through for him. Platini. It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he...
Aubameyang! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
A case now of complete control. Well, and he shoots! Oh, taken with style! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Iker Casillas, Jim, a man considered amongst the greatest ever when it comes to goalkeeping.
Yeah, and it's all the more impressive given that he's relatively short for a keeper, Peter. But he makes up for it with his agility, his laser focus and the ability to live up to the big occasion. Also, don't forget the way he exerts control, despite not being particularly outspoken. That is something else too.
That's good running with the ball. Bale. Threads one in. Now it's Del Piero. Lovely. Now takes a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish.
Big chance! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it.
Oh, what a mistake! He's picked his way through. Aubameyang! No mistake! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. And the shot! He's scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Conte. So, what can they make of this? It's a searching pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ibrahimovic. Oh, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Rodri. Oh, Red, nice interception. Good running, strong and purposeful. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, it's Bale! Oh, taken with style! And they get themselves in front! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Played back. And it's Bale. And he's straight offside. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vitinha, now it's Ronaldinho, now it's Pelé. Rodri. Aims beyond the defence. Aubameyang! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Lovely feet. Bale. Oh, that's nice. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's quick to snatch it back. And the counter is on. That has not gone well. Platini. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Del Piero. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Aubameyang really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nagatomo. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Rijkaard. And Aubameyang! It's hit the upright. That is good strength. He's got away. And that was very necessary. Del Piero.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Conte.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Vitinha. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Rodri. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that'll be the final action of the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Oh, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. There's the start of the second half. Roberto Carlos. Vitinha. And this is Ibrahimovic. Roberto Carlos. Rodri. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Vitinha. Now it's Pelé. Knocks it into space. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Good ball, good take. Aubameyang shoots! It's in! And he is just ripping it up!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Substitution on the field, number 10, Platini. Coming on the field is number 21, Diversión.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Nesta gets across to intercept that. And Dixon. Van der Ven. Costa Curta. Now it's Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's had a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That was magnificent, the way he cut it so perfectly.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Now this could be a chance. Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Yaya Toure.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Forlan. Oh, delightful ball. Ball played for Rijkaard. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's had it taken off him. Ricky Puig. And this is Cruyff.
Might want to be careful there.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Michel Platini. Koundé goes sliding in. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Platini. Platini has got himself a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a Bale!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Platini plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. David Villa. He's on it. Can he get away? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Aubameyang really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bale. Plenty to aim at here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
But they've got it again. And here's Aubameyang. Real chance here. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And played right into it. It's full on! It's in! You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And the pass is intercepted. That's a good... Aubameyang! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's been taken short. And that shot a goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Conte. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Costa Curta tries to clear. Chance here to counter. Lobbed in behind. Saliba makes the interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Van Dijk. Yaya Toure. Threads one in. Platini. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Tries to pass it through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Ricky Puig. He's looking wide. Good ball, good take. Oh, important interception. Aubameyang. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, strongly challenged there.
Has been indicated.
Platini. Platini.
Oh, really well played.
And this is Bale. He's free, he has got space. And he's quick to get it clear again. And he's there to retrieve it. And here's Bale. Now can he find... Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Birmingham really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And he's worked it through. Cruyff gets through. And Cruyff! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And here's Bale. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, well measured. Oh, super ball. Terrific header. Costa Curta gets it clear. Just about up to the hour now. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. No, that's been intercepted. Bale. Rijkaard. Great vision. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Aubameyang.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
David Villa. Conte. Now it's Bale. Now it's Aubameyang. Taken back almost at once. And it's Rijkaard. That's a lovely, neat pass. Yaya Toure. And this is Forlan. And he's picked out the run. Good read, needed to be. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 97, Aubameyang.
Can he get on the end of this? That is
Conte.
ended up in no man's land.
Number 5,
David Villa is herring after that one.
number 18,
Yaya Toure
William
produces the perfect
number
tackle
10,
there.
Platini. Coming on the
Shin
field.
to shin, bicep
Number
to bicep,
69,
and he wins out.
David Villa. Number
Pass is
41,
somewhat less than
Rice.
ideal.
Well, I think the
Number
opposition
15,
saw that pass coming a
Henderson.
mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Cannavaro. Number 9,
Gets good distance
Batistuta.
on it.
Substitutions taking place.
And they've got rid. And smartly reclaimed. Rodri. And it's Bale. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Batistuta. Nesta gives no quarter whatsoever. Ambitious ball here. Dink through. And this is Park Ji-sung. He's gone forward.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's David. Now that's well seen too. Rice. Now it's Villa. And this is Bale. And he's all... There's the shot! No mistake! And what a climax we have here! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Substitution in progress.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
And he can clear it away. And that's that. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose.